Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Realty Wise. I'm Bobbye Owens with Remax North, and today our guest is Joao. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. My name is Joao Quiroz, and yeah, we are here in the Alas Popular Gallery at the Pearl. So thank you so much.
Can you tell me what you do here as far as your art goes? What all does that encompass?
This is a gallery. The name of the gallery is Alas Popular. It means wings to fly. If you know Frida Kahlo, the
Yes.
famous
Yes.
and popular Mexican artist, actually is the Mexican icon. We are working with her family, so we are an official gallery. Frida Kahlo is the main theme for this gallery, and we are specialized in the local art. We are working with local artists, and I have my studio right here. So producing, creating, and yeah, that's it.
Well, as far as your specialty, it appears to be paintings. Do you do anything else? Do you do sculpture? Do you do bronze?
Yeah, actually, is the specialty is visual arts. It's not just painting, because we have some like stamp or photography or paper mache or even prints. I mean, we are trying to have something about the art disciplines.
So a little bit of something for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was just curious, kind of, how did you get started as an artist?
I can't I can't answer that because when I was a child, I had this. It's not a vice. It's it's just this. When I was a child, I have this necessity to start to drawing, sketching, and some ideas, or even writing. So I had my first exhibition 22 years ago.
Oh wow! Okay.
But I was 18. But it was the first professional exhibition. But I think I was artist from
okay.
all my life.
So my next question was, when did you discover your talent? But it sounds like you were a pretty young child, that you had this thing inside of you that you had to get out. So you knew at a very early age, it sounds like.
Yeah, and probably the word talent, it's a little bit tricky. I think it's a necessity to create, to express. Yeah, it's a necessity. It's hard to say when you discovered your talent, or when you start to work in art, or I think we have this necessity all the time in your life. So you just have to do it, and start to create.
Just started as a child and continued to hone it. So what made you decide that this is what you wanted to do as a profession?
I think the public or the clients have the answer. When you have enough clients or public, it's your time.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. So did you start with this more as a hobby, and then people started asking you to paint, and then more and more? Is that kind of how it became a profession?
Yeah, not as a hobby. I was working in a newspaper. I was an illustrator, and all my life I worked in pretty close to art, but in a different way, like graphic design.
Okay.
But yeah, at the same time working
Right.
in my own paintings.
Okay. Well, definitely illustration and graphic design is definitely part of the art world, and I think we see in today's modern age with computers, graphic design playing more and more of a role in modern art.
Mm-hmm.
So we're here in the Pearl in your studio. What made you decide to locate here in this area, this part of town?
Yeah, we start this project the last year. Actually, we was working with the botanical garden. So the owner of this gallery asked me about this project, and to me it was a perfect excuse to be here, to have my studio. So yeah, it's a beautiful neighborhood, a historical neighborhood. Yeah,
and right on the river, and it's a very unique development. Like,
yeah.
Until recently, I was not aware that the Pearl was not just famous in San Antonio, but it's actually famous throughout the United States as one of the kind of style and neighborhood designs that they have.
Yeah, and it's little by little we are working to be the famous place in San Antonio, right. Something like the Riverwalk, or a reference for San Antonio.
Right, absolutely. It's something to put us on the map. I agree.
Yeah.
What is it, I mean, you talked a little bit about what you like about here. Is there any specific thing in this area that you would say is your favorite?
I think cultural diversity, and we are working to have some cultural events, and just create an artistic neighborhood.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I think it's perfect. This place is perfect to have an art complex. We have the Brick or Lone Star, and it's great. I'm into, but I think this is a really beautiful neighborhood to have another art complex.
Okay, and that's one thing you specifically mentioned the word diversity, and I hear that a lot when I speak to my interviewees. Use that term a lot, and I think it's wonderful because that's kind of what I think we're all striving for here, is to have diversity and to get to know each other's cultures and appreciate each other.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree. It's great to have all of these influences, and we are creating this new kind of view for San Antonio, for San Antonio culture.
I think it's great. On that, we're talking about creating a new view for San Antonio culture. Have you seen anything in this specific neighborhood change that you've been really proud of?
Yeah, art.
The influence of the art community.
This is the first gallery at the Pearl, and it's weird. I mean, it's a beautiful neighborhood, and I would love to see another galleries or some cultural activity. But yeah, I'm proud to be the first.
Yeah, that's excellent. That's excellent. And I know you were involved in the Boheme, and I was involved in that as well. And I met several of the other young local artists, and that's a great project as well.
Yeah. All the time we are looking for new spaces and trying to help for the new artists and all artists too.
Just to get it out there in front of other people.
Yeah, we are trying to create this great community as a community, because obviously there's a great art scene in San Antonio, but I think we need a little bit more community sense.
Okay. It always helps to promote. Being an artist, and I'm sure you've talked to many people about your artwork, have you had any really strange or odd requests for commissioned work?
Yeah, not strange. I mean, it's funny. I had some commissions, like I had a client. He wanted Alicia in the Wonderland.
Okay.
But he asked for something trippy, like crazy idea. Another guy, he wanted Stormtrooper, but using a suit and drinking wine, and this kind of crazy ideas. If you have a crazy idea, just tell me. I can do it.
Can do it.
For sure.
That's awesome. Okay. And I would like to know, it can be a good comment or a bad comment, but what was the most memorable thing anyone has told you about your artwork?
Oh, no, well, beautiful moments, really beautiful moments. So touching times, a lot of touching crying or like, dude, I can't believe it, and I don't have to say it, but yeah,
Okay.
beautiful
So
moments.
things
A
that
kind of
really
connection.
Okay, right. That's the word I was looking for. A way for them to express their emotions or what their thoughts were, and you were able to bring that to them.
Yeah, it's. I think it's this part is the most lovely part of my career, my profession. It's pretty special to have this connection with clients. I mean, you can sell anything,
Right.
but when you're selling, and it's not just selling art. When you are creating art, and you have this connection, it's it have this is the best part to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. You can do any job for money, but the money is not why you do it. You do it for the fulfillment.
Yeah, and this connection, you can buy this connection, or put a number in this connection. It's another thing. Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
invaluable.
Yeah.
Okay, and being community-minded myself and living near this community as well, why do you think it's so important for the public to support local artists and artisans?
Yeah, this is a pretty basic idea, because if you are investing in local, you can generate this healthy economy. Yeah.
Economy.
If you invest in local art, food, whatever, you're helping to have a healthy economy.
Correct.
So it's basic for us, not just art, not just food, everything. I think we must to consume the local, and that's it. We are helping to our economy.
I agree. Support your
Yeah.
local business owners.
Yeah.
My last question, what's the best way for the public to reach you?
Came came to the gallery.
Come to the art gallery.
Yeah, come to the gallery. This is the Pearl. It's a beautiful neighborhood, but I have my social media, and we have many different options, and we can find your special piece of art. Yeah, please join us. You can put the address.
For those of you watching, in the links below, you will find his social media handles.
Yeah, that's it. Just text me or ask me, hey Joao, I need some crazy painting of you, and yeah, that's it.
And he's the one to see for that. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us today on this episode. Again, I am Bobbye Owens with Remax North, and that concludes today's episode of Realty Wise. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.